Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Love from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Breaks through, and he might break away. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They give it to him again. Escapes a defender. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Another carry for him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. On play action now, McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's buttoned up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Vikings football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Still motoring past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Back to the well again.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Setting up the screen. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Preston Smith with the stop.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. No return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play fake. It's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stick with Jacobs. Broke through the tackle. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
From the red zone now. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's 4A up the middle, and that's about 3. It was Preston Smith with the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to us.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. He breaks the tackle.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here to Jacobs.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Man in motion here. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Packers driving ahead. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Love. Buys time. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Love looking to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Thrown on first down, Love. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. The Packers take their first time out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing, Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pickman's got it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. He loses it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that was a disaster of a return. They're going to start near their own goal line.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jair Alexander with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. Has it downfield, working the left. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Reichert on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long. Here's Love. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On play action now, McCarthy. He fires one deep down the middle. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. All right, this is A.J. Dillon. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Nothing for them on on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. They motion the tight end over. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
He's back to throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing off the play fake here. He has the first over the middle. And that one's going to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you, they wanted to end you.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Jukes one defender. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. It's Dillon here on 2nd down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go again with Dillon. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Dillon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Running up the middle, Dillon. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Able to find Jones. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to the well again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Here's 2nd and 11. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers down by only 3. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Has his man. It's Addison. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee.